This is Heidi with Kiddo's Corral, and today I'm finally making pecan pie, guys. My dad has requested this video, and so I thought, you know what, today's the day. I'm in the mood. I'm getting in the fall spirit because I went shopping yesterday and saw all the pumpkins and the stuff that's out for Halloween, and I'm getting so excited. So I decided today was the day to make my pecan pie. Now I'm going to be doubling this recipe. So I'm going to try to tell you, as well as in the description box, I will have it all typed out for you, what you're going to need. That you are going to need is 3 eggs. And you're going to need to preheat your oven at 350 degrees. And mine is heating up right now. So it's 3 eggs. And it's going to be 6 for me because I'm doubling the recipe. Alright, that was simple enough. Start off with eggs. Back in business. Hopefully I'm still filming here. I lost my vanilla. I found it. I almost put peppermint extract in here. That would not have been good. Okay, 2 teaspoons. I'm doubling it though, so it'll be 1 teaspoon for you. It's 1 cup of sugar. Kayro syrup, I always take my cup and I spray it with cooking spray, and it keeps the Kayro syrup from sticking to the sides. So I'm doubling this, so it's going to be 2 cups of Kayro. Which is a whole bottle of Kayro, pretty much. There we go. You want to add in 2 tablespoons of your butter, and it's melted, and this is the unsalted butter. And you want to make sure that all of these ingredients are really well and combined before you add in your pecans. It's very important that you do that. You add in your pecans, you just want to fold them in, and it is a half to a cup of pecans. And usually when you buy pecans in a bag, there's like 2 cups. This bag that I purchased says that there is 2.5 cups of pecans in here, so I just add the entire bag. I don't think you can have too much pecans in a pecan pie. That's the way I feel about it. So once you get your pecans in there, I've got 2 already made up pie crust right here. And I am just going to pour this into it. Now what I do is I usually use my cup measure that I use for the Kayro syrup already, and I try to even it out as possible. These are deep dish pie crust, if you are curious. Trying to get all the remainder of this out. I think that's all I'm going to be able to get out with the measuring cup. And then I like to use a spatula just to make sure that I get all of the remaining, and I just split it between the 2 pies. Now you want to bake this at 350 degrees for 60 to 70 minutes. And then you want to allow it to cool for 2 hours on the counter, and then you want to refrigerate until you're ready to serve. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these pies into the oven, and as you can see, I like to put my pie shells on top of a baking sheet because it makes it easier to get them in and out of the oven. They are golden brown and beautiful. Now I did notice that the crust was getting a little bit, when it starts getting super brown, I just throw a piece of foil over the tops of the pies just to keep the crust from getting too dark. I do not like my pie crust to be super dark because sometimes they have a tendency to get really burnt on the edges if you don't watch that, especially if you're making pumpkin pies or apple pies, any kind of pie. Or even bread, even if you notice that it still needs to bake, because like this part of the pie obviously needed to bake, but if I didn't want the crust to get too dark, I could cover it with a piece of foil. So the last 15 minutes, I would say, I covered it with foil and let it cook for the remaining time. Now these pies have been in for about an hour, and they have to sit for 2 hours on the counter. And then after that, then you can store them in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve. But once these are fully cooled all the way through, we're going to slice it. We're going to serve it with some vanilla bean ice cream. And oh my goodness, this is going to rock. Time for pie, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we're going to enjoy our pie. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more dessert videos, let me know what you might like to see down below in the comments, and I will be talking to you all again soon. Bye, guys.